You know what time it is? Spoilers.
Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about a certain spoiler that was in The Force Awakens. And as you can tell, this my 3D glasses I bought at the theater after the movie. I didn't realize they were selling them there, so when I came out of the theater, I decided to get them afterwards. They cost $11, and they had Kylo Ren 3D glasses, and they had Stormtrooper 3D glasses. And I decided to go with Kylo Ren because he is badass. Maybe if I go and see it again and they're still selling glasses, maybe I'll buy the Stormtrooper ones too. And since I had a 3D TV at home, I thought, why not? So let's get talking about this big spoiler because I talked about the movie yesterday. If you want to see my spoiler-free review, no spoilers, there is that review up already. This video, though, I want to talk a little bit. Not, I don't want to talk about the whole movie again because I think I got my thoughts out there enough. I want to talk about a specific spoiler that happened that kind of it blew my mind in a way, like it hit me hard, even though I was expecting it to happen. And I'm gonna tell you all now. Get out of here if you do not want to know the spoiler. This is a big spoiler in the movie. You have been warned, so don't, blame me if I ruined it for you. And don't be an asshole and write down, oh, you ruined it for me, even though I just told you to get out of here while you still can. So if you don't want to hear it, hopefully you're gone. Han Solo dies in The Force Awakens. He is killed by Kylo Ren. And this blew my mind, man. Well, it didn't blow my mind. Because when it was coming, I knew it was coming. Specifically when it got to this scene. If you've seen the movie, you know where it takes place. Han and Chewie are setting up these bombs. I think Rey and Finn are setting some up outside too. But it's mostly Han and Chewie that are setting them up, and Kylo Ren comes into the room where they are at after they set up all the bombs all over the place, getting ready to blow. Kylo Ren is looking for them, right? And what happens? Han Solo sees him while he's hiding behind a corner, and he slowly comes out. And you know where this is going because earlier in the film, Leia tells Han, please, if you see our son, try to bring him back home to us. And that was clearly setting up for this whole thing to happen. And considering how much of The Force Awakens was already borrowing from A New Hope, it was pretty clear to me by that point that Han was the Obi-Wan Kenobi type character in this whole scenario. So you were going to need that Obi-Wan Kenobi death, that sacrifice to allow, just like in the original film, how Obi-Wan sacrificed himself to let Obi-Wan, Han, and Leia escape from A New Hope. And even in the prequels, it was Qui-Gon Jinn that was the one that died. This one, it was Han Solo. And it makes sense, Harrison Ford, just like Liam Neeson and Alec Guinness, is the big actor, the big heavyweight actor. So he is the Alec Guinness of this film, so to speak, just like Liam Neeson was the Alec Guinness of the prequels. And so it made sense that they were going to put Han Solo in this position, especially when it got to that part. And I kept shaking my head while watching him go on that little platform and to talk to Kylo Ren, and I'm like, man, they're going to kill off Han, man. They're going to kill off Han. And I didn't want them to kill off Han. I was like, please, don't kill off Han. Kill somebody else. I don't want Han to die. But when it happened, it hit me hard, and I felt it. I felt, the devastation of it all. And I know some people are saying, oh, they didn't put much weight into their relationship. It's a father and son. And at the end of the day, a father cares about his son no matter what he's doing. A loving father, anyways. And they kind of established that through the talk that him and Leia kind of had earlier on, So I actually felt it a lot, and I had to get that off my chest because there has to be some spoilers I need to talk about, and that is a big one. Now, which brings up the question, because a lot of people thought that Luke would be the Obi-Wan centric character in this movie, the one that would train whoever the new Jedi is, right? But now think about it, if Han Solo was the Obi-Wan of this movie, that will make Luke Skywalker the Yoda of the next movie. And I'm not going to say that, oh, maybe the next film will just copy or rehash everything of Empire Strikes Back. I think they only did that for this film to start things off. I think once we get into episode 8 and episode 9, that's where it will start to veer off a little bit in terms of story. For episode 7, because this was bringing back a franchise, it wanted to honor it and start things off with remembering what we loved about the originals. And I think they accomplished that. And Han's death, it's sad, but hey, we are getting a young Han Solo spin-off, so that kind of makes sense too. And I remember when the Han Solo spin-off was happening, the young Han Solo, I remember thinking to myself, well, if they're casting a young Han Solo, if they're giving Han Solo his own film, that means he's out of episode 8. He's not going to be in it. And they're going to kill him off in this one, and that's it. Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they'll bring back Han somehow. Who the hell knows? Maybe, because we see him fall down the ledge of that platform, and we just see him fall, and we don't see his body. So, and usually there's a rule in movies: if you don't see the body, if you come up with a clever way of bringing them back, you can. Would it cheat what they just did? I don't think so. I don't think in this case it would cheat, because a lot of people feel cheated already because they didn't get that relationship between both him and Kylo Ren enough to really have Kylo Ren kill Han. So for some people, it kind of felt incomplete. It hit hard that it was Han Solo that died. It just, the reason for Kylo Ren killing him, a lot of people, from my understanding, from how I've heard from others, wasn't necessarily complete, and I disagree with that. So, yeah, they could still bring back Han and maybe allow that to, fix that a little bit. I think he's completely dead, though. I don't think they'll bring him back, but we'll see. And I can't wait to see Luke's, role in the next one, because for sure he's going to be playing the Yoda type role, right? He's going to be the one actually training Rey in the next film, because we only got Luke at the end of this one. Another spoiler here for you. We actually got Luke. We only seen him like for 3 minutes at the very end. Not even, it didn't feel like even 3. It felt like maybe 2 minutes, maybe 1. And it's a really nice scene though when it finally gets to Luke, because the whole story revolves around all these new characters looking, the bad and the good ones, looking for Luke Skywalker. And the bad guys obviously want to kill him. The resistance, and the good guy, or no, the resistance. Anyways, and yeah, the good guys want to find him too, to bring him back and help with all this crap that's going on. So Rey goes to see Luke and leaves us off just like that. And there's also a lot of speculation that maybe now Rey might be the daughter of Luke Skywalker. Some people are speculating that she might be the daughter of someone else. But the what I got out of it, I thought, my first instinct was telling me she's going to be the daughter of Luke Skywalker. Now, they can change that for episode 8 and say, no, she is the daughter of someone else. But the way it all went down, the how she was given the lightsaber, how the lightsaber was supposed to belong to her when it was Luke's old lightsaber from Empire Strikes Back, and all that. So, and there's even some mystery surrounding that lightsaber, on how that old woman character played by Lupita Nyong'o, how her character got that Luke's lightsaber, because Han even asks her, "How did you get this?" And she said, "That's a story for another time." So it will be really interesting to see how that character got that lightsaber, because clearly they didn't tell us full on for a reason, and they're saving it clearly for a reason. And yeah, I think Rey is Luke's daughter. So there's a lot of great things to start theorizing for the next film. And I don't know if there were any setups here for Rogue One, but I guess for Rogue One you don't really need a setup though. But and Snoke too. I want to talk about Snoke. This is probably a huge spoiler. Supreme Leader Snoke. There were a lot of references, or not references. There was a lot of theories going around that Snoke was going to be Darth Plagueis. If you don't know who Darth Plagueis is, he's the Emperor Palpatine's old master. And there were pictures going around, artwork of Darth Plagueis, and people were saying, "Oh, this looks like Darth Plagueis in the books or in the toys or whatever." And when you look at the image of the final product on the big screen, it doesn't look like the images that were released online. But it does look eerily similar. There's some similarities there that can look like Plagueis. And so whether he is or not, they don't really say. We don't. It sounds like he's clearly the Emperor type role in this new order of the Empire. And if I had to put money on it, I'm going to guess he's Plagueis, because he does look similar to the designs that were going around and people were theorizing with. But yeah, so I think that's it. Those are the 3 spoilers that I really wanted to talk about the most. And I can't wait for episode 8. I'm really looking forward to episode 8. Rogue One I'm really looking forward to also, but I'm really looking forward to the continuation of this story a little bit more, because I'm very excited to see where this new trilogy is going to go. And I'm curious to see where even the spin-offs are going to go. So I'm signing off. That's it. Subscribe if you like this video. Also like this video if you like this video. And yeah, go and watch my Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens review. And until next time, take care.